Hello, everyone. So, if you ever think of a solution that you need to control the related databases from Notion, that is from a particular place, you will need to control the whole related databases, then you are at the right place. So today, I'm going to demonstrate to you how we can achieve it from one Notion parent container or page to multiple databases and change their status. So first of all, I would like to break down this whole system. The thing is, our workflow basically starts from our campaign. So campaign means the services that we will provide to our respective clients. And here we need an option that is pause campaign, right? Pause campaigns mean in a particular time, there will be some clients that will stop the campaign setup, or they want to hold it for some time. In that particular case, we need this pause campaign. So what the pause campaign does is basically, you see there are lots of items here at the page level that are related to these campaigns. Line items, billing schedule, invoice. These are the primary main important items that we need, and in your case, it can be anything that you would like. What we will try to do is to pause the campaign, and on those particular pause campaigns, I will try to pause all those day-to-day database items like line items, billing schedule, invoice. That is our goal. So in your case, you can try to change other stuff, but more or less the thing will be actually similar. So how can we achieve this? There are two similar types of Zapier access here, so I will give you a walkthrough of one of them. Let's edit the draft so you can see what it is. So this is a webhook that we are triggering. Our workflow begins from the campaign level. The webhook is triggered from this campaigns. Here in the automation, you can see active and pause campaign webhook. In the pause campaign webhook, we are triggering the URL from this particular position and sending all existing properties. So once these have been pulled, then we need to find data source items because the webhook is being triggered from the campaign level. And in this particular campaign, we have other relational properties like commission splits, billing schedule, invoices, invoice commission splits, and line items. So these are very important for this to be done. To get it, actually, we need this campaign name, right? So here's finding and searching this campaign by the name, and after that, we are getting this whole page. So on this page, we will get these relation IDs that we needed. So in this particular way, you can actually get page-related, relationally linked items, so you can try this out in your desired workflow. Then we need to retrieve the page. Actually, in some cases, things happen, like in Notion. Particularly, there may be some properties that still may not come, such as formulas. From there, you also need to find the ID of this page. And by doing so, you will actually get all the items. It is actually the following step. You can ignore that. In many cases, I have faced the issue, so I have shared this one. Now, basically, what we need to do is to find those invoices, right? Because we need to find the billing schedules as well. We need to find the invoice schedule. So on the second page, you can see that we are actually fetching the billing schedule that can also be sent. And in the third note, we are actually sending the invoice pages or the relations that we are having on this particular campaign. Then there's some formatting we need to do. Basically, we are using APIs to format those items. Like there will be multiple line items, there will be multiple billing schedule database, and then there will be invoices. So we also need to get the status. So if the status is not paused, then this workflow does not need to be triggered. But if it's active, then comes the case of needing to send this data so that we are also sending the data. And from this particular JavaScript code, we are actually getting the particular line item. Like for this line item, what is the information for this thing? What is the information? So we are actually formatting this one. Like Zapier cannot take the line items here that come. So the ideal way is to format them first, then fetch these singular pages to a particular loop. In this loop, we are actually traversing the line item ID and the status we are getting. And in the output, you can see we are having all that information. Now comes the splits into paths, why paths are necessary. Because if the line items exactly match, because there will be multiple line items, but we need only the line items that are related to the campaign. So these are very precarious steps that we need to take to make the workflow a better one. So once these are found, like this one's status is active, then we are actually pausing this one. Similarly, for the second one, we are also searching for if there's any billing schedule ID. If there is no billing schedule ID, search for the status if it is active or not, and similarly for the invoices. So let's put this again for pause campaign, and let's see the outcome. You can also see the status of the running of it. Yeah, it has started running. So we'll see that all of these are already have become paused. See, one by one is becoming paused. Similarly, it's becoming paused. And here it will also have become paused. I have actually demonstrated it in one way, but I think you have the proper idea of how it can be done using Zapier. And for reversing it, I have another different workflow. This does exactly the same work, but it checks if the active status is paused or not. So if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more system design insights. And if you would like us to build a centralized operations workspace like this for your company, visit www.camelai.tech and send us a message. Let's make your systems work for you, not the other way around. And thank you for watching.